All right, let's dive in. We're cutting through the noise today, pulling the biggest signals from the Next in AI newsletter to give you a real 360-degree view of where this industry is actually going. You know things are moving at lightning speed, so let's get right to it. I mean, this quote from IEEE Spectrum just nails it, right? It really feels like everything in tech is about AI because, well, it is. It's not some niche corner of the tech world anymore. Nope. It's the bedrock, the foundational layer for pretty much every new product and every new company. The pace is just insane. So today, we're going to break down the three big currents you absolutely need to have on your radar. Okay, first step, what we're calling the agentic explosion. This is a huge shift. We're moving away from AI that just answers your questions to AI that actually goes out and does things for you. You know, they're not just chatbots anymore. Think of them as autonomous agents that can handle complex, multi-step tasks all on their own. And listen, this isn't some sci-fi future we're talking about. This is happening right now, today. Just look at a site like Product Hunt. It's absolutely flooded with new tools and startups built around this one core idea: AI agents that are ready to go to work right out of the box. And what's really wild is the variety here. This tells you the ecosystem is growing up, and it's growing up fast. You've got stuff like Onset Lab for running agents locally on your own machine. You've got Skillshield trying to solve the security problem. Then there's this idea of giving agents observational memory, basically making them smarter and more human-like. This isn't just a single trend anymore. It's a whole new class of software being born right before our eyes. But you know, it's not just about cool new apps for your desktop. You want to know where the real action is? Follow the money. And right now, the big money, we're talking serious venture capital, is pouring into the industrial sector. They're making huge bets that these AI agents are about to completely reshape the fundamentals of things like manufacturing, supply chains, the whole shebang. And this quote from Chiara Nierchen, the founder of Emanate, a startup backed by Peter Thiel, by the way, she just puts it perfectly. The game isn't just about making tech companies in Silicon Valley run a little bit faster anymore. No. The real goal now is to bring all that AI power to the physical world, to the industries that actually build things, the ones that make the world go round. So you've got this explosion in software. You've got billions in investment. It feels like an unstoppable force, right? But here's the thing. Every single digital revolution runs on physical stuff. So what's the one thing that could actually throw a wrench in the works and slow all this down? Well, that brings us to our second huge trend, the hardware bottleneck. Because at the end of the day, every single one of these amazing AI agents needs to run on a physical chip. And the demand for those chips, it's just going through the roof. And here's the bottom line. There just aren't enough to go around. Supply cannot keep up with this insane demand. We're talking about the specialized computer memory, the high-end processors you need to train and run these models. They've become a super scarce resource. And that's creating a massive choke point for the entire AI world. And if you want to put a face to this bottleneck, this is it, the NVIDIA H100. This one, very expensive chip, has become the single most critical piece of hardware for anyone doing serious AI. I mean, it's not an exaggeration to say that whether or not you can get your hands on these things can literally make or break your company's future in AI. It's that serious. So, okay, we've got this incredible software boom that's hitting a very real hardware wall. But there's a third piece to this puzzle, and it's happening deep inside research labs. The new goal isn't just about making AI more powerful. It's about making it more human, making it collaborative, and maybe most importantly, making it trustworthy. And a huge idea driving this is something called embodied AI. Now, what does that mean? It's basically about getting AI out of the server farm and into the real world. Think about robots in a warehouse that can see and move around, or drones that can inspect a bridge. It's AI with a body, with senses. And that requires a whole different level of smarts than just crunching text on a screen. This table really breaks down the shift in thinking. On the left, you have the old way, AI as a simple tool. You give it a command, it does the thing. But on the right, that's where we're headed, AI as a collaborator. It's not just waiting for instructions, it's part of the team, proactively helping out. They're even designing systems that can, say, notice where an engineer is looking on a set of blueprints and then offer helpful suggestions. It's a total game changer. But look, none of that collaboration works if you can't trust the AI. It's that simple. And that's why the really smart people in research are laser focused on these three things. First, can the AI prove its claims? Can it show you its work so you know it's not just making stuff up? Second, can we put guardrails on it? Can we build secure boundaries so we know it won't go rogue? And third, can we design it to be a true creative partner, one that elevates our own skills instead of just replacing them? So let's pull all these threads together. You've got the software explosion, the hardware crunch, and this big push to make AI more trustworthy. It's pretty clear we're standing at a major crossroads. This table is basically the map of the entire AI landscape right now. For every incredible innovation, there's a massive challenge right next to it. You want autonomous AI? You have to solve security and trust. You want better generative models? You've got to find more hardware. And you want humans and AI to work together? Well, then you have to tackle the huge questions around ethics and governance. It's a massive balancing act, and every single leader in this space is dealing with it. And that really leaves us with the one big question, doesn't it? The technology is moving at a breakneck pace, creating these agents that can think and act on their own. But are we ready? Are our companies, our laws, our societies ready for the consequences of that? That is the fundamental challenge we're all about to face.